What's up, party people? You're listening to the Journal Party podcast, where every week we get together to jam out to some tasty grooves while we journal through guided journal prompts as a community. My name's Alex Gallner, and I'll be your host. If you're like me, you're always looking for ways to optimize your time and energy. After all, there's only so many hours in the day and only so much energy to go around. That's why it's important to have boundaries, both with other people and with yourself. Journaling is a great way to explore your boundaries and to figure out what works for you. Today, we're going to be journaling through 5 journal prompts that will help you to protect your time and energy with boundaries. So here's how it works. I'll give you a journal prompt in a groove and you just start writing. After a few minutes, you'll hear a little bell that sounds like this, and we'll move on to the next prompt. After a couple minutes, you'll hear the bell again, and we'll move on to the next prompt, and we'll just keep going like that until we're finished. It's pretty simple, it's pretty fun, so let's get it done. Here comes prompt number 1. What are some things that you generally say yes to, even when you don't really want to? What are some things that you generally say yes to, even when you don't really want to? Just start writing. Okay, moving on to prompt number 2. What are the consequences of saying yes to things that you don't really want to do? What are the consequences of saying yes to the things you don't really want to do? Get ready for prompt number 3. Are there any areas of your life where you don't have any boundaries, but you probably should? Are there any areas of your life where you don't have any boundaries, but you probably should? Getting through it. Here comes prompt number 4. Who do you need to set boundaries with in order to protect your time and energy? Sorry, whom do you need to set boundaries with in order to protect your time and energy? Just start writing. Okay, here we go. Last prompt of the day. What are some specific things that you need to say no to in order to preserve your own sanity? What are some specific things that you need to say no to in order to preserve your own sanity? Alrighty, folks. Hopefully you were able to work some stuff out in there. I know that with these sorts of questions, it can be easy to get a little bit irritated. So if that's you, please be sure to take some extra time to let go of any additional negativity that you may have generated. It's probably a good idea to spend some extra time writing about how these questions made you feel if you got through that and you were huffing and puffing about it. Protecting your time and energy, it's essential if you want to live a joyful and fulfilled life. And while it's not always easy, setting boundaries is a great way to do this. So feel free to return to these prompts periodically if you find yourself leaking precious time or energy in areas that don't serve you or serve others in a way that serves you. I think that made sense. Yeah, that made sense. All right, that's our show, folks. Thanks so much for journaling with us, and if you had fun, please join us again next week. Please connect with us on Twitter and Instagram at Journal Party OMG. That's Journal Party OMG at Twitter and Instagram. And I would love to hear your thoughts, and please do send in your requests for different prompt themes and topics. Please also join our online community at journalparty.com. In addition to our discussion boards, we have some more guided journal programs for you to check out there. And once again, thank you so much for journaling with us. Please spread the word so we can make this an even bigger party next week, and I hope you have a wonderful week this week. Party on. Journal Party.